I'm just wondering if you see an application of the, sort of peer pressure, social contagion notion to gun control laws. Uh, if you just see any possibility there.
Well, we've seen enormous movement at the state level. There's been legislation enacted, and we've seen that in the climate domain too. People think votes don't matter. Study Virginia. Virginia, over its history, executed more people than any other state. They're not the biggest state, but they were very heavy into capital punishment. Both houses of the Virginia legislature flipped in the last round of elections. They just recently eliminated capital punishment. The governor signed that new legislation into law recently, but a year before, they passed the very most ambitious green energy grid legislation of any state. And so the people you elect really do have an impact on, what policies we adopt. So we, the theory has always been that the states are a laboratory. We can experiment and see what works. Sometimes that's the best way to proceed. Other times we have a very keen interest in having uniform requirements all across the country. And I think in the voting rights case, that latter is true, and in the tax realm too. We overestimate, though, the extent to which people flee. Jerry Brown raised the top tax rate in California in his last years in office by 50%. There were predictions that all the wealthy people in California were going to flee the state in droves. A Stanford study a couple of years later revealed that the top 1% of income recipients in California left the state at by far the lowest rate of any other spot in the income distribution. People have lives, they're successful, they're taxed at the same rate as their peers, they're getting better public services as a result of that. The idea that people are going to run away when you put government on a sound footing and resume investment just misses the point that there's this huge conflict between what individuals do and what we all do.